Hello everyone, this is Sector Z Gaming, and today I'm here with Dark Souls 3. I'm actually going to be playing my main character. Currently this is at the end of my new game plus 2. I had just defeated the final boss of the game, and I decided to come back here real quick just to tie up any loose ends real quick before I get started. And I finished everything I need to do, so I'm going to get started on my next new game. Alright, so the Cemetery Ash is where you normally start in the game, and usually come out of your little grave here. Come out. Normally you're actually unkindled normally, which is where you don't have that little fire effect going on. But when you play a new game plus, you get all your stuff that you had previously. Since I was already enkindled, they kept it when I started over. I will have to apologize. I actually stated that I was doing New Game Plus 3. I'm actually doing New Game Plus 2. So this is my third playthrough, so this will be New Game Plus 2. So, alright, let's see. Oh, that's right, I forgot. These are all, most of these are tutorial messages. Let's take a look at my equipment real quick, make sure I got what I need. I want that because I want to be able to try to get as many drops as I possibly can, and I might as well pick this to get as many souls as I can. Alright, so let's run around this area. I'm going to clear out this area first before I move on to the next boss, the first boss of the game. And what's cool too is that the items change depending on your New Game Plus that you've done, and they just change in general once you beat the game. So, you know, a lot of the drops will actually get upgrades and stuff like that. Of course, the enemies get stronger too, so let's see. Now, normally the kind of character I like to play is normally a pretty standard melee character. I wouldn't say standard, but mostly melee, I should say. A little bit of pyromancy added in there. But I like wearing really light armor. That way I can roll around and not have to worry about equipment load and encumbrance. And then I just recently, on my last playthrough, started using these great shields, which help a lot in terms of certain boss battles. So, oh, still hits hard. I'm also a pretty big fan of the Black Knight sword that I have, but I've been trying to, my last playthrough, I've been trying to mess around with different kinds of weapons and whatnot to try to get a feel of the different kinds of weapons that are in this game. I've played with a lot of the weapons in the previous Dark Souls games, and I've always just come back to mostly this sword and any type of katana. I'm just a fan of them, mostly because of their bleed damage. Works really well when if you get invaded by somebody. So I'm just gonna check all these areas out before I continue on. Yeah, most of these are still just tutorial messages. I think that's it for this area. Yeah. Okay. Our first bonfire. Fading soul. That only gives you, I think that only gives you like 100 souls. Almost killed him with my shield bash. That's funny. That's another cool thing I like about these great shields, is that you can shield bash people for a pretty decent amount of damage, and it can come in handy for PvP because you can hide behind it, just bash people. Oh, I'm gonna go up here. I know there's an item up here I don't want to miss. Let's see. Yep, right there in that casket, so I'm gonna go grab it. Oh, dang it. I meant to hit jump and it didn't work out, so let me try that again. I hit the wrong button. For some reason I forgot which button was jump. Alright. Ah, almost. I don't remember what kind of item is there. I don't remember. I think it changes. Oh, Titanite shard. I don't really need that. I've got quite a lot of those, actually. Oh well. Okay. Can't remember what this guy's weak against, but let's try fire. Dang, got a long reset. Oh. No. Wrong one. I meant to heal. There you go. Light that bonfire. Nope. Thought I saw something over here. Alright. Let's go. I'm not really a big fan of PvP. But if you, I mean, I guess if you want, but oops, back with that. I was paying attention. I mean, 41k is actually pretty easy to farm. If you're at my level, that you can actually invade my game, you should have a much easier time just farming some bosses. So honestly, that would probably be the easiest route to go than invading people's games. Nah, man, I'm okay. Like I said, I'm not too much into the whole PvP thing, so... I mean, if I run into you normally, that's fine, but I'm not gonna, you know, purposely let you kill me. I like doing it for a good challenge. Let's see. Well, like I said, if you need 41,000 souls, I mean, to level up a couple times, I would farm bosses by helping people online, and I could easily get a couple 100,000 souls in like 15 minutes. So, you know, I was farming the Soul of Cinder for quite a while before I started this playthrough, just to level up a few more times, and I got, you know, 500,000 souls in just a short amount of time. So that's all you gotta do. Alright, so I'm just double checking all the items around here, and looks like I got most of them before I go into the Firelink Shrine. Now I got this dude up here who's called the Swordmaster, who uses the katana as well, so I'm going to see if I can there you go. I have enough stamina that I managed to kill him in one shot. Someone put down there's a sign, or not a sign, a message up here. You can get up there through the top of the roof, so I'll probably try that later. Oh, that's right, I gotta drop down. Okay. So mostly what I'm gonna do through this third playthrough is I'm just gonna play the game, just based on my memory. I'm not gonna go for 100% completion and all NPC storylines are on that. I'm gonna try my best to remember most of the NPC stories and just do them as best as I can. But basically, I'm just going through a fun playthrough is what I'm doing. So, all right, looks like I got everything I need for right now. So I am gonna go ahead and hand it to the Firelink Shrine. Oh, that's my note.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I am a firekeeper. I tend to the flame, and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones, and must be delivered to them. To this end, I am at thy side. Ashen One, to be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls. Sovereignless souls will become thy strength. I will show thee how, Ashen One. Bring me souls, plucked from their vessels. Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
Alright, so looks like I don't have enough to level up right now. But those are my current stats that I got going on right now. So
farewell, Ashen One. May the
so let's see. So this is my current stats. Most of my levels are, I'm trying to get around to 40 for the primary levels I use. Now, it seems, based on my experience so far for Dark Souls 3, that about 25-30 seems to be the soft cap for leveling, and then 40 seems to be a pretty good hard cap. Because now it, like, if I go, for example, for endurance, I was trying to see what it did for 41. It didn't add any stamina, so I think it's probably going to be 42 or 43 before it even adds 1 point of stamina. So it seems like 40 would probably be a good, decent limit for levels for every stat. So, okay. So, let's go talk to everyone real quick. Talk to Andre.
Well, a newcomer, I see. I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I'd wager. You'll require good arms. Let me smith you a weapon. I am a smith. Such is my purpose.
Alright, so I really don't have anything I need repaired, and most of my weapons that I want to reinforce don't really have much to mess with. Most of my weapons I have reinforced to what I want them anyways right now. But I like to try out this weapon. The Fume Ultra Great Sword. I saw somebody that I was helping the other day use this weapon. It just looks absurdly huge that I think it'd be kind of funny to wield it around. But mostly I just need 50 strength. So oh, that's right, I can reinforce this a bit. Got enough scales for it, so let's do that. There we go.
Prithee, be careful. I don't want to...
Okay. I don't think there's anyone else right here. Most of the NPCs in this game you have to save and find and invite them back to the Firelink Shrine. Bonfire ahead. That's right there. Alright. We're going to embed the cold sword. Now this links all the bonfires that where I can start traveling around. Just like that. gonna go up here. I'm gonna talk to this guy up here real quick.
O thou unkindled, and a seeker of lords, I am Ludleth of Corland. Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charred corpse, this sad cadaver. No need to be coy. Have a closer look. Knowest thou of our purpose? 5 thrones will take 5 lords as kindling for the linking of the fire. The fast-fading flame must be licked to preserve this world. A reenactment of the first linking of the fire. So it is. I became a lord of Cinder. I may be but small, but I will die a colossus. Now, do not be away over long.
I think it's pretty interesting that he's the only one of the 5 lords that's still here to serve his purpose while all the other lords just like wandered off. And I have to bring him back.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death. Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right. Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we're talking true legends with the metal to link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots. Don't you think? What a sick joke. Asking us to seek the lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. We're talking true legends that...
And then he's the one that gives you one of the gestures. And then he actually has a pretty good storyline if you follow it. It's a little tricky though at first. Let's see. I'll explore this just a little bit more before we go to the first area. There's a couple hidden items up here, so that's what I'm gonna look for. And then here's a neat little thing here. This is a giant, which is from Dark Souls 2. And he looks exactly like one of the giants in Dark Souls 2, where they're pretty much, they turn into a tree. You can interact with them. And over the course of defeating different bosses, he eventually drops a giant tree seed, which I'm not sure particularly how many bosses you have to defeat, but I've had it where I was at endgame and I helped a couple people defeat some bosses and it came back and it dropped one, so I'm not sure if it's time-based or if it's boss-based, or maybe it's just any boss you kill, even if you help somebody, so looks like I gotta kick down that ladder to get up there. So, let's go. Make sure there's nothing else over here. Alright, let's go up. Can I go in here yet? Nope, that's locked. Oh, that's right, I gotta buy a key. I have enough souls to buy a key, so let's go ahead and buy the key. I'm just gonna drop down. Shouldn't kill me. Nope. Almost did. Talk to the Shrine Maiden.
A pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One. I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine. Weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells. I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary traveler. And yes, I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away. Ash, as is thy want? No?
So here's the key for the tower, so I'm going to buy that. Let's see, I don't think I need anything else.
Ashen One.
Okay, now we can go up to that tower. Let's go check it out. For right now, I'm just gonna drop that tower shield. I won't need it for most of the time, so I'm just going to use the Shield of Want for right now. Save me some encumbrance on my equipment load, and then on my other offhand I'm also going to give myself a bow, which is nice because now I'm under 50%, so when I roll it uses very little stamina, which is nice. There's a crystal lizard down there, which I actually didn't know there was down here. Huh. Crazy. Okay. So, I'm going to come back in this tower in just 1 second. First, kick down this ladder, and I'm going to grab a couple secret items. One. Homeward Bones, which I really don't need anymore. Pickleby Pumperum, one of the crows, which the crows are a continuing thing in the Souls games. Oops, wrong way. Usually use them to trade for rare items, or just like little gimmick items. So then you can now drop down here. There's a chest, and I think this is the Covetous Ring, which I already have, but I'm gonna grab it anyways, because I think you can actually sell those. Alright, now I'm gonna go into the tower. Here at the top should be a nice item. Firekeeper Soul. I try to write as many messages as I can, just to be nice to people. I wonder if I can do a plunge attack on that crystal lizard from here. I wonder if that'll do any kind of damage to it. I'll probably end up dying, but it would be pretty funny if I can kill it. Okay. Alright, so can't good to go. I think I can safely roll this way. So we'll go for that item right there, so. Put on the cat ring to reduce falling damage here. Okay. Oh, I completely missed. Went right in between them. That's funny. Oops. Didn't mean to go in between them. I was trying to aim for that corner, but I flicked the analog stick a little too far and I went a little bit too much to the right. So let's try it again. Wait for this to load. The only reason I think that this fog gate ever exists is because most people that come to the Firelink Shrine usually is just to mess around with the merchants and the what's her name? The maiden, and then the firekeeper. Sorry, and that's about it. And so I think the game just saves on loading time just to load just the main part of the shrine, and then if you want to come up here, you wait a few seconds and they load it. So I gotta aim for, yep, right on that corner, so let's try this again. Oh, I still fell. Slipped off. I think that's just the Firekeeper's clothing set, so honestly I really am not too worried about that clothing set because I'm a male character, so I'm never going to wear it. So I'm just going to ignore that and I'm just going to drop down to open up that gate. So let's just load again. Come on. Come on, load the area, please. There you go. Okay. Yep, that's the area I want, this one. It goes down to this one. This one, next one, over to here. Perfect. Now, if you notice, all these corpses here are all previous Firekeepers, which is pretty dang creepy. And there's a lot of them. This is basically the Firekeeper crypt, where they just come to die. And so, seeing on how many there are, you know, this place has probably been here for millennia. Okay. Now I got that. Let's go ahead and head to the first area of the game. Switch back to my Covetous Ring. We'll be good to go. First area of the game, outside the Firelink Shrine, is the High Wall of Lothric, which is still technically in the area, because the Firelink Shrine is on the outside of the castle, Lothric Castle, just that we're now on the far wall of it. which I think you can actually see the high wall from the Firelink Shrine, but I don't know if you can actually see the Firelink Shrine from the high wall, so we'll check here. And that also almost looks like the Lord Vessel from Dark Souls 1, the coiled sword, which I think is pretty cool. It's on like a little altar. Hey, one of my messages is rated. Which one? Oops. Go. I don't know which one. You know what? That wall there almost looks like the wall in Dark Souls 1 that moves around the outer edge of Anor Londo, which is pretty funny. That's actually the bridge that you get to go to later. So I like looking around. I like looking at the scenery to see what's in the area, to see if I see any areas that I might go to later. Because I've noticed that a lot of these Souls, outside of say Dark Souls 2, you can actually see the different areas you're going to go to later in the game by looking around. That's what I like. If you see something, you know, there's a pretty good chance you're going to be there at some point, which I think is always really neat. So, alright. Oh, these mad spirits. I think it's kind of cool that you can put down your sign, and then you can actually summon invaders if you feel like doing it traditionally, not traditionally, but more civilized. So. Whoops. Forgot those lantern guides will sometimes scream at you and cause all of them to come at all of them, or sometimes just some of them. Alright, let's see. Just give me 1 second here. Alright. Okay. Sorry about that. Sometimes you can kill him quick enough that he won't alert everybody. Hello, Lola. It's good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. I'm gonna go down that ledge here in just 1 second. Did I miss somebody? No, that's an enemy somewhere else. So let's go up here. We got binoculars. Okay. How did your stream fail? you having connection issues, or? I don't think there's anything else up here. Yeah. Okay. Let's go hop down the side. Hop down this ledge here. Gold pine resin, always good to have. Oh, yeah, that sucks. And it's always a pain when you play a game like that that's relies pretty heavily on server status. It can cause some issues, you know. At least like with the Dark Souls games, you know, even if you have server problems, you can still play offline, which is nice. But with the Twitch issue, yeah, there's not much you can do there, unfortunately. Okay, so let's see what's down here. Soul Proud Paladin. Oh, I remember this area. Oops. There you go. Okay, that's good to hear. Now, I think this is where a dragon shows up, so I'm not sure when it's supposed to show up though. The road's like almost all the enemies. I forget what kind of arrows I even have. Sure, that's fine though. They'll just give me a little bit here first. And we'll do that here in just a little bit. Halfway now. Almost there. go. Wait for him to leave so I can grab all this stuff here. Yeah, he killed everybody up here. Now I can grab all these items. I remember the first time I played through this game, I came through here and I tried to grab all the stuff with the dragon still there, and it was a big mistake. Now we got a mimic. You can tell by that little chain there. So let's kill him. Yeah, I'm not gonna let you go. Go. Yep, just give me 1 minute and I'll get it set up. I'll join here in just 1 second. Oh, let's see. Okay. So just give me 1 second, guys. Hello, Lila.
How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. It's good to have.
I'm giving up streaming Star Trek right now. I'm just gonna have to go back to what I was.
It's quite alright. I mean, you know, like I said, sometimes some of those online games are pretty they're pretty heavily reliant on server status, and internet connections can cause some issues and whatnot. You know, it's not like the Souls games where you can play offline and that kind of thing. So let's see. It happens. Oh. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it sure is. Usually I just stream by myself, but every now and then is okay. So yeah, no problem. So let's see, it took care of that guy. Okay. Yeah, that dragon, it's not that, it just takes a little while, you know. I definitely made sure I had enough arrows, though. you cut it pretty close in yours. Oh, God. Yeah, you had one arrow left. One arrow left is that's pretty dang close. So I'm just gonna make sure I didn't miss anything here. Oh, sure. It should be in your party settings. Let's see. No, it's okay. Yep. Yep. So, yeah, it's always fun to have someone to chat with every now and then. Normally I just play this and just chat to spectators and whatnot, but it's nice to have someone every now and then. So I think I got all the items around here. I got the second bonfire, so let's move on to the next area. Yeah, yep. Sometimes I get the numbers mixed up. Like when I first started, I thought it was New Game Plus 3, but I forgot that they start with New Game Plus 1, then they move on from there. So, yeah, I finished up all the loose ends I had to do before I started this earlier today. So, because I went for the absorption of the fire ending. Now I gotta backstab you. Okay, so that door is locked. No, I can't hear that. I can't hear anything besides you talking. Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's see. Okay, so that one, yeah. Let's see, that one locked door. I think I get the key later. Let's come back. So let's make sure I clear all this out. Yep. Okay. And I forgot I gotta get a key for him too. He's that thief guy that goes and gets stuff for me. Okay. So come back for that later. Oh yeah, okay. Okay. Alright, so... Oh, I remember this area. There those. Oh! Get out of there. There you go. Now, one of these guys, if I remember right, transforms into that weird black goop stuff. I think it's this guy. Nope. Yeah. Definitely swings pretty hard. Got him. No. No, I won't be tomorrow. I took the day off. I put in enough hours for the week. That's why I haven't been online this whole week. I put, I don't know, like 65 hours in 5 days, and so I was like, yep, I put enough hours in. I'm taking the weekend off. So that'll give you. No, it's not. You know, if I'm off tomorrow, it's not a personal thing. If someone asks that, you know. Oh yeah, it's not a problem. Let's see. Yep, got that crystal lizard. Yep, I got it though. So. Okay, so. Yeah, that's usually how it is. The stream is always a little late. So. Oh, forgot about that archer dude that's over there. Ah. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Get off my ladder. Well, I did. I took it from him. He's still alive, though. He's still alive. He's down there. He's down there. He only took like a third. He dropped that far and only lost like a third of his health. Because I could. Oh yeah, it would kill me right away. So, alright, we'll go grab this item. And now I'm going to take the long way around so I can clear all these buildings. That's awesome. I've done that. It's alright. Oh yeah, if it's only 3, that's... Yep. Alright, I don't think there's anyone else around here. Ooh, I got a free Estus flask refill. Oh, yep, there he is. Yeah. Okay, now I'll take care of this guy. No, I'm not. Alright, let's... No. There you go. Alright, so make sure I grab this item too. Always forget about this little hidden path here. Green blossoms, always nice to have. Alright, now for the next area. Yep. Yeah, I'll be doing the next part of Resident Evil tomorrow. Let's see. Broadsword, which is kind of useless because I don't ever use that item anymore. Alright, so now it's... Yep, I know about the key. A little bit of an ambush, so let's draw some of these guys in. Yes, dog, I see you. Now get up here. Yeah, just for now. I'll probably make a new character here later. Oops. Yep. Yep. Okay. So now I got 2 of them done. Let's take care of this guy. Yeah. Someone's... I got that guy up there. He's being annoying. Take care of him. Oh, he fell down. He's trying to come up here and he fell down. I'd say probably Bloodborne at first, because the difficulty, it seems like the difficulty jump between New Game and New Game Plus 1, to me it seems higher in Bloodborne than it does in Dark Souls 3. So, it just seemed like the enemies got a lot stronger in Bloodborne than they did in this game. Oh cool, I got the Self Key. I think that means I can get that thief guy out now. Oh nice. The next ring I need. Ring of the Evil Eye, +2. Which I don't think I even have yet. Maybe I do. Nope. Good. It's one of the rings I get in my 3rd playthrough. That's one thing I'm definitely going for in this playthrough, is get all the rings I need. Let's see. Make sure there's nothing. Yep. Yep. Yeah, it seems like it's about 3 seconds behind. Okay. Yeah, I've had it where sometimes it is pretty quick. Okay. Drop down here. Him. Grab this item. Alright. Let's switch this out. Make this guy a little bit more tolerable. There we go. I forgot he can cast that. Forgot he can cast that spell. The Pillars of Light. I forgot he. Yeah, I always forget about that spell. Okay. I think. Yep. See, I think that's. Yeah. Alright, here's the other way you can come in. Yep, that's if you drop down the ladder. So I'm gonna go up here and release the thief guy real quick before I go any further. He's a really good merchant to have. Hey, that crossbow dude came back. Now you're dead. Okay. Is it this? No, it's this way. Yeah. Okay. Got to backtrack just a little bit. Oh, look, an item I forgot about. Right here in the corner. Huh. Soul of a Proud Paladin. Okay, so the thief guy should be down here. And it should be down this way. Give me 1 second. 173? Yes. No, I just do mostly melee. But yeah, that's my stats I got right now. Yep. That's okay. Alright, so let's release this guy here. Talk to him.
Ah. You're no jailer, are you? No, you're from far away. And judging by the bell, you must be some of that unkindled ash. Remarkable. If that's true, then I have a favor to ask. But not the home of any lord, just a very old settlement of undead. An old woman.
No, I'm not sure
Loretta,
when it is
lives
coming out
there.
yet.
Please, give her this ring. I'm not asking for charity. In fact, if you do this for me, I'll be sure to repay you in kind. I may be a petty thief, but I've more wits than most royalty. What do you say then? Very well. I humbly place my faith in you. I am Grey Rat of the Undead Settlement, and I promise to assist you. Give this ring to old Loretta at the base of the high wall. Do your part, and I'll do mine.
Oh yeah. One of the best merchants in the game. Okay, so now we can go back to what I was doing. Took care of him. Let's see. I think, yep, there's just this way. Change my shield. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do. You get a lot more rewards from it. Yep. Yep. Yes, XICat, this is for PS4. Oops, didn't mean to miss that. Come on. Oh god, I got two of them. Didn't want two of them. I want just one. Ah. Didn't want to get two of them on me. See if I can drag one of them over here. There you go. I think I got just... Yeah, they are. There you go. Got one. Alright, so got one. Now let's go back at the other one. He shouldn't be too far. There he is. There you go. The ones with the pikes, they're a little tricky because they can stab you behind their shield and they can be a little frustrating. So, okay, so now I'm trying to get this shortcut here, so... Alright, so... Yep. Alright. Let's go get the shortcut. Yeah. Yeah, the first time I played this, I ran in there and I got ambushed and I didn't do so well because you're such a low level. So let's take a look here. And almost got him in one shot. There we go. Yep. So I got that. Put down my shield of want. that. Alright, so now I got my shortcut. I'm going to probably go for the boss here in just a minute. I don't think there's anything over here I need. Yeah, I got 9, so it's not that. What the heck? The dog fell. So, get out of here. Alright, should be another dog up here. An archer, looks like. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. Ah. Oh, yeah. She's, no, I missed that stream, but, I've been there plenty of times, even on my main character where I'm at, New Game, I'm on New Game Plus 4. She's a pain. You gotta have full vials and everything for it. No. Yeah, when I was doing that new character playthrough, she was pretty easy. And I killed that one guy before he turned into a monster. That saves me a little bit of headache. Alright, I think there's really not much here. Oh yeah, that's right, you get the game's first longbow. Yeah, it's a pretty small window because the transformation only takes maybe 2 seconds, and if you're a couple frames too slow, then you're stuck with it, and then you gotta kill it. But I found that if you can kill it either in one hit or you kill it before the tentacles come out of its back, you're pretty much good to go. So, alright, so now I got shortcut and I got some other random items from that area. I think I'm going to go towards the boss here. Oh, there's an item over here. Grab this. Okay. I'm going to kill some more of these knights too, because I think... let's see. I think there's a couple more hidden around here. They're wandering around. Yeah, because what it is like the witch. It's mostly their summons are just a huge pain in New Game Plus. Come on, there you go. Take that. All right, so okay. Should be a couple items up here. Lucerne, which I don't use. I still don't have this game. I don't have this game 100% memorized yet. Let's see. Oh yeah, I remember this area. This is where that secret boss is at. So I'm just gonna talk. Yeah, the red eyes is a huge pain.
High Priestess of Lothric Castle. Allow me to speak frankly. You will not find the Lords of Cinder here. They have left, gone, to their journeying homes, converging at the base of this castle. Head to the bottom of the high wall, forge on through the great gate, and raise this banner to proceed.
Thank you for the Lothric banner. Yeah, usually I do Lothric Castle pretty late in the game just because it's a huge, huge pain. But let's see. I'll give this Red Eyes a good fight because I think I can. go. Yeah. Yeah, if you kill her, I think you have to be part of a covenant. I think like the Blue Sentinels or something like that. You kill her, and then you can offer the vessel immediately right off the bat, and then you can fight her, which I did on my previous playthrough, my second playthrough. No, I'm gonna just do it like I did my first playthrough and do it towards the end of the game. So, yeah, XICat, you should be able to hear Lilla, and you should be able to hear him. That's why I have him joined in my voice chat party, just as a guest speaker kind of deal. Can you actually hear him though? Can you hear Lilla talking with me? Okay, so I just want to make sure. It's all right. I just want to make sure that he can actually hear you, because that was the whole point of having you join my chat in the first place. So let me kill these guys real quick, and I'll get the boss fight started here. They are. Oh, he says he can't hear you. So you might want to. He says he can't hear you talking. So you might want to. Oh, you might want to check your chat, your voice chat again. There you go. So. Yeah, even though you're on PC XICat, you should still be able to hear the voice chat. So I'm gonna make sure that my setting. Yeah, I'm just gonna make sure, because with the new update to PS4, I'm just gonna make sure this is set right for mine. Because you should be able to, yeah, XICat, you should be able to hear us, even though you're on PC, because when I've been a guest speaker on his broadcasts, I would be watching it on the PC, and I can hear myself. So, all right. Oh, he says he can hear you very softly when it was paused. Let me double check again here. Make sure I got. Okay. Okay. Let's see if that works. Okay, I'll see if that works. I changed my my voice chat priority to see if that changes anything. Okay, so let's go for the boss. Oh, the sound effects overpowers Lilla. Okay, yeah. Sometimes they can. Sometimes it's hard to get the proper balance of the chat party, so I hope I picked a better balance here. So let's go up. Let's start up. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, I guess I'll just have to figure out voice chat on my end sometime later. So, because like I said, this is the first time I've actually added somebody to my broadcast. Alright, you bastard. Get over here. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, it's funny. We're talking about this the other day where people were talking about you got to get good. There you go. Okay. What I'll probably do for now, Lilla, is I'll try to get. I'll have to mess with it later, but for right now, I think I'm just going to end the chat party until I can get it figured out. But I'll like I said, I'll try to figure it out then another time. So, all right. So it was good talking to you, but you know, feel free to post messages in the spectator chat, and I'll talk to you guys there. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and okay. Okay, so I closed the chat for now because apparently I thought it was broadcasting Lilla, and he told me that he couldn't hear himself either after XACat brought it to my attention. So I'll just have to get that later. So. Alright, so I got the first boss of the game, or I should say the second boss of the game taken care of, so I should have enough souls to level up, so let's go level up real fast. Okay. So, looks like I got a few extra spectators. To everyone who's just joining my broadcast, welcome. Hope everyone's having a good day. Let's go level up real quick.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire. Very well.
Yeah, it's true they do take some practice. What XICat was talking about, which I've talked to him before, is you get some people who, like, you ask for help, like, how do I get better, or how to get this, and a lot of the community, they like to just say, well, you just got to get good. Well, how exactly do I get good? You know, some of the online community in these games can be a little elitist, I think. You know, to me, I think it's just, you know, you have fun. If you're not good at the game, I mean, you know, that's okay, but I think it's just about having fun. I don't think, I think people just need to stop being so much elitist and actually help out each other, you know, especially the new players. I mean, you want to try to grow the community, but they're going to be a bunch of assholes about it, and yeah, I mean, everyone's different. I mean, I was getting try to get a couple of my friends to try playing the games, and you know, a couple of them aren't very good at all, and they got like halfway through the first game and they're still having an immense amount of trouble with it. But you know, but then I try to help them as much as I can, but I'm not an elitist about it. I try to help out anybody who wants to learn how to play, because you know, I enjoy the games, and I think everyone should try to enjoy them to the best of their ability. I'm not going to be an asshole about it, like a lot of the online community is. So, alright, so took care of Bort, and now we're going to go to the base of the Lothric Wall, which is our next area. So now we're going to raise the banner here, but let's see what this person put a message for. Yeah, the snakes can Legs could be a huge pain. So I raise the banner here, and that should transport me to the bottom of the Lothric Wall. Plus, if I remember right, I think you said you tried the game on the Xbox 360, which was the worst of the systems in terms of that game. I mean, if you take, say, this game for example, Dark Souls 3, this game runs at 1080p at 30 frames a second, while the Xbox One is like 960p. They couldn't even run it at full 1080p resolution, and even then they're only running like 20 to 25 frames a second. That tells you the massive difference of the systems. I mean, with Dark Souls 1, the PS3 could run it at 30 frames a second, while the Xbox 360 had a really hard time even getting 25 frames a second. So there was a lot of lag in the Xbox version of these games. So, I mean, there are the PC versions of the games. Though Dark Souls 1 for PC had some serious porting issues, but there's a lot of mods that have corrected a lot of the controls and whatnot to make it more PC friendly. So if you ever want to try going back, you can always try the PC version and download some of the control mods to fix some of the key mapping issues they had. So yeah, see, the thing is like the Xbox One thought that they could get away with using DDR3 with some kind of video buffer chip, and they're like, oh yeah, this will put us in the same league as the PS4, and they're like, no, it won't. And then it didn't. And this is this game right here is a prime example of showing that they can't. You know, this game, I hardly have this game ever lag on me. You know, so I did right, Lila. The whole point is having fun with the game. And you know, I've had some people where they enjoy watching other people play this game, but they're not very good themselves. So as long as you have fun either way, that's, you know, that's all that matters. So it looks like somebody unleashed these dogs out here, and now these dogs are going around killing all these hollows, and now they're going to try to me. So Pinko the Clown. So somebody invaded me, huh? So he's probably up here, isn't he? So somebody invaded my game, so let's try to have a little fun with this. I normally don't like getting invaded, but sometimes I like having fun with it. So right now I put on a ring called the Obscuring Ring, which what it does is it makes me invisible to other human players until they're about 5 feet from me. So it'll make it a little interesting to see if you can actually find me. So, and if you can, then we'll do it. Yeah, see, there he is on the other side of the bridge, or the other side of that gate. I just saw him. So he may not think I'm over here because he can't see me over here. So he's probably just gonna run around like crazy. Yeah, so I'm gonna wait over here for him. Yeah, see, he doesn't know I'm over here, so he's just gonna run around the whole map and try to find me. So let's see if I can. I know what I can use on him, which will be really, really funny. So I got this item called the Seed of a Giant Tree, and it makes all the enemies in this map fight him. So he has to fight all the enemies in the game now, which can make invading quite funny. Because now he has to take care of all the enemies in the area. That was weird. The gate went up, glitched, and went back down. He should be over there. Yeah, there he is. He's right over there. Come on. Got him.
Hello. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, really, I'm not. I'm not sorry I had to kill you. Have a nice day. That's what he gets. Okay. So now let's continue on this side like I was supposed to be doing. Yeah, I used to absolutely hate PvP and hate it when people invaded me. But the more I played the games, the better I figured out different strategies to go against human opponents. Like, I found really slow weapons, like these heavy swords, like this one. This sword right here. Doesn't really work too well against human opponents, because you could roll really fast to dodge it. So I will actually use this katana. And this thing's massive reach helps a lot too. And plus it can actually do pretty significant bleeding damage.
Grant me death. Undo my shackles.
Yeah, I'm going to highlight that section. So now this guy here looks pretty friendly, and he turns out to kind of be a friendly NPC, but he tricks you into doing a really dark ending of the game if you follow his storyline. Now I'm not going for that ending of this ending this time, so I'm actually going to end up just killing him, so that way I can get a different ending for the game.
Killing undead for sport. Accursed champion.
There you go. Because I'm going to go for a different ending than I've had before, so... Homeward Bone, which I don't really need those anymore. What's funny is that I also killed him without using like this, like the charcoal pine resin, you know, or any kind of other spells besides just a shield and a straight up sword, so... Okay. Alright, so since he was over here, he actually ended up killing some of the enemies for me. So, let's check over here. I think there was an item, wasn't there? No. Oh, I see the giant. He's right over there. That giant you see in that tower there actually plays a pretty good part of this area. He plays a big part of it, so... in a good and a bad way, so you'll actually... He'll shoot arrows from his, that tower over there. Okay, so he was in here. So... swallow their shield. I really don't need that. Put on my shield of want. Actually, I'm just going to keep that shield on. Charcoal pine bundles are always nice. Drop that down so I can grab it for later. Grab this item. Okay, so these guys are normally a pain to do. There's so many of them. I keep missing. It happens. Oh, I just missed. I bastard. Get over here. Ah, come on. There you go. There's that one. That one. I think I got most of them that I can deal with right now, so. I mean, yeah, they probably could, but you know, to run this much stuff at 60 frames a second or something would probably be pretty hard for the system, because I heard that this game's already pretty taxing on the system as it is. I don't know. I don't know most of the technical stuff, but I know that a lot of the frame rate tests they did on this game. Oh, the arrow part. Okay. Yeah, yeah, going here. Yeah, it's not exactly the best, but locking on with the bow is a lot smoother than using the manual aim. But the manual aim, I guess, you only really use in a few circumstances. So most of the time, I just lock on. But because I was wanted to kill some of those guys so far away. Okay, so I took care of most of those guys, so that way I'm not swarmed when I come down here. So, alright, I'm gonna try to rush this fat minister here. Ah, crap. Didn't want to get hit, but... Come on, swing your thing. There you go. There you go. Ah. Okay. Yeah, they're pretty tough, and they almost always have enemies around them. They're worshipping with them, so that could be a huge pain. Whoops, they're being rolled in the fire. Thank you for the ember. Alright, so now there's two ways to get through here. Try to think of which way I want to go, though. Let's knock this corpse down first. I hear someone walking around. Oh, down there, I see him. Alright, so we're gonna go through this area first. Let's go this way first. Yeah, I missed it the first time I came through this area. But I noticed that on my second playthrough that there's loot hanging up in a tree and you can knock it down. It's pretty easy to miss that it's the. So. Oh crap! Got this. That's what you get. And then now they're trying to spit darts at me now. Oh. Ah. Dang. Poison darts they're trying to shoot at me. Oh, I have the maximum Estus upgrade anyway, so I'm not too worried about it if I miss any Estus shards. Plus 10 is as high as you can go. Dang, those guys can shoot darts pretty goddamn far away. I know I can sell it. He just fell anyways. I'll run back and grab it here in a bit because I gotta go down there anyways when I turn around here. So, alright, so let's go this way here. Oops. The shield bash him to death. That's what was fun. Alright, now let's go down here. What? He still has a sliver of health. Yeah. Just a little bit different. Oops. Definitely like to throw those things at me. I haven't yet, but I definitely want to because I've been watching. I've watched a few videos on the PC version, or even the PS4 version, and the game looks really, really cool. It looks a lot of fun. So, have you played it yet? I know you're way into PC than I am, because I'm way far behind on PC. So. Let's see if I can go back up here. Hello, Lady Mac. Nice to meet you. Hope you're having fun watching. Okay, I just want to make sure I cleared everything around here. Yep, see there's a couple items over here. Careful with that. Yeah, see, I've never played either one, so I've only played Fallout 3. Oh, good. Oops. I say, yeah, based on what I've seen, it looks a lot of fun, so. Alright, so knock this down. There you go. I can grab that later. Alright. So they just finished. Yeah, it is a little weird. It carries a cage on its back because it picks up dead bodies. And if you noticed, it had a little thing on there when I can examine the cage on its back, and it'll actually let me climb in the cage. And it takes me to this special covenant. There's a different way you can get into that covenant. So, if you accidentally kill that guy, it's a little harder, but it's pretty interesting that you can climb in the cage. So the covenant's called the Mound Makers, and they're more of a PvP type covenant, and you get some pretty interesting stuff from it. So I took care of this area for now. So let's move on to the next section. Let's see, which would be down here. So, but I'm gonna actually roll down here. Take a different one. Ah, geez, they still found it. Grab this item. And now, so they don't bombard me, I'm gonna run down here. Here's another bonfire. The back way up this area here. It does. It has a lot of really cool boss music.
Aha! Unkindled, are we? I am Cornix, an old pyromancer. A crow in his cage, as you see. Now, but here we are.
Oops.
An encounter for the ages. I hear the Unkindled make for fine vessels. Care to learn some pyromancies from this old man?
Yes.
Ah, most wise. To reiterate, I am Cornix of the Great Swamp. The pleasure is mine.
Cool. Send it back to Firelink. But yeah, this game has, just like most of the Dark Souls games, most of the music is just in boss battles. And the boss battle music is really, really good. Though I actually prefer the Bloodborne soundtrack over this one. Just because the Bloodborne soundtrack was more, how do you say, like, grand and pompous in terms of their boss battles, but this game has some really good music too. Yeah, I don't know if I'd say I'm disappointed. I mean, I don't even know if I'm going to get the Skyrim version for PS4 because I already have it for PC and I already have all that mod support. So honestly, I don't think I can care less that there's no mod support for the PS4 versions of the games. So I guess I can't. I guess I'd just say I'm not disappointed at all. This is because I don't play them. Let's see. Okay, so I cleared out this area here, so let's go to the next section. There's nothing over here. Don't want to fall down. I know Morrowind was an absolute disaster in terms of bugs. But thankfully, with the unofficial patches people have come out with on the online communities for that game, it pretty much they smoothed it mostly out. So, let's see. Yeah, I remember even the first version of Morrowind I ever played was actually for the original Xbox, and even that had a lot of bugs. And I remember that from you, I got the PC version of Morrowind. I don't know, a lot. I'd say at least 200 or so on Skyrim.
The bastard's curse.
Okay. Took care of her. So, alright. Let's have you. Got one more. I can't remember if I can actually enter the gate this way. I don't. Yeah, I have to go the other way. It's funny. Oh well. So let's see. I can't remember. Oh well. We'll just continue on for right now. Then I'll go the other half of this area. Oh yeah, I remember this area. Probably about the same, except for Morrowind. Because Morrowind was probably the first massive open world RPG I've ever played. I probably put, I don't know, 300-400 hours in it. Because Exicat and I played the heck out of that game back in the day. So, okay. Oh, there's the big rat. Okay, so took care of him. Let's see. I think this leads to the dilapidated bridge, if I remember right. So, oh, let's go kill. Yeah, let's go up here. Yep, there it is. Hey, I found someone over here. Yeah, I remember you said you didn't really like Oblivion that much. I did put a lot of hours in Oblivion, mostly because of it was my first game I played on my brand new computer I had at the time, so because I didn't really have a lot of money to get a lot of games back then. Okay, so thank you for helping me. The one, Warrior of Sunlight. Let's go kill this invader. Oh god, got an NPC. Got an enemy over here. Killed invader. There you go. Yep, thank you. Alright, so let's go. I'm gonna go, since I have a helper, I'm not really gonna... Oh, he returned home. I don't know why. Oh well. So, never mind. I'm going to go backtrack a little bit. This is a part of the area that I missed because by that big great tree the area forks. And this is the other path. So I'm going to backtrack backwards through it to get some of the items. Yeah, they definitely had their problems with it. I will say that Skyrim was definitely a better game than Oblivion. I mean, it still has their fair share of problems, but... So, let's see. Yep, there's an item right there. Oh yeah, Shale Gorath. That's in the Shivering Isles expansion. Whoa. Get out of here with that. A whip. Get over here. There you go. Take that. Ooh. Little bugger that hurt. Okay. Put them down. I think that guy, yeah, let's say I think that guy's alive. I hear what sounds like a few more out here. Alright, so there's that great tree. So since I'm over here, I might as well look for that Estus flask. Or Estus shard. There it is. There it is. Okay. And I'll go ahead and sell that. Alright. Don't think there's anything else over here. Okay. Thank you for healing me. And grab this item. This item. Alright, so got most of the stuff now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to head down to one of the optional bosses of the area, which is the Great Rotted Wood. And do that one. That one's always a fun boss. Make my way over there. You should see that giant shoot those arrows. Now normally when you come in here, that giant will actually shoot arrows at you. But when you meet him and you make him a friend, he gives you a tree branch which signals you as a friend, and he'll stop shooting at you and only shoot the enemies that are trying to attack you. So all these arrows you see staked in the ground are from him, and he hurts a lot. Oops. Dang it. There you go. Pick up these items. Drag this guy out here. I still think Morrowind's my favorite, because it was definitely the most ambitious of all the... I think it was more ambitious than Oblivion and Skyrim, and I think that most of that stems from the fact that it's their first time going to the whole 3D world, and I think they were trying to make a massive impression, even if they released it with so many bugs. You know, I think it still stands out as one of their greatest accomplishments. And I mean, with all the mods that are out for it now, it still is up there, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna do, dang it, I couldn't summon the helper. Oh well. I'm gonna do the optional boss here. Yeah, I agree. I think it was definitely the largest. It had the most stuff to do. Even in most of its mechanics, it was simple, yet it still had plenty. It was just a perfect balance, and despite all of its bugs, it's still a really good game. Okay, so we're going to give this boss a shot here. And it's pretty weak against fire, so we're going to use my Fire Chaos Sword. I don't know, because here's the problem with a remake. With the PC community for Morrowind, there's so many mods out there, and so many high-resolution texture mods and model mods that basically bring Morrowind up to the current gaming standards. I don't think I would like a remake, just because, you know, with all the mods out there, I could just get it all for free and not pay extra for it, you know. Alright, so I'm gonna clear these guys out for a second here. Make this a little bit easier. More out. This one way over here. And that activated the boss. Oh, I didn't know they keep respawning. Huh. I guess maybe I could, if they do it right. Ah, dang dang it. Ah. That's gonna be a pain in me. There's the other one there. Ah, I'm trying to heal. There you go. Oh no, he picked me up. Got one more right here in his leg. Got him. If I remember right, the main reason why it has red blood is because I think it like took possession of a lot of corpses and other souls and stuff. So honestly, I think that might be where it was. Yeah, and I agree. The best Kirby was for the one for NES. That game was really, really fun. I think if any game best represented what the NES could do, that was the game for it. So, alright, so I did the optional boss in this area, which is the Cursed Rotted Wood. So, I can't get up without traveling. We're going to head back here. We're going to head back to the dilapidated bridge here. Usually what you get from bosses are the boss's soul. So, I'll show you real quick what that means. So, I think it might be organized by... Yeah, she's going to present this. So, right down here. So, you got the different soul of a certain boss. So, like that Boreal Valley Vort you saw me fight earlier, there's his soul. Soul of the Rotted Greatwood, there's his soul. And basically what you use, you can either use it to gain a lot of souls, or you can use it to get specific equipment. Like you could transpose the soul to get rare weapons and stuff of that sort. So, he didn't like that fire sword. So, yeah, he definitely didn't like that fire sword. Okay, so we're gonna run up here and try to take care of this crystal lizard here. Awesome. Sharp gem. Not exactly what I wanted. I was hoping for a twinkling titanite or something. Okay. Okay. Not worry about those guys right now. I can just skip past most of them this way. I guess it does. I mean, there's water like in that sewers I was just in, but there's nothing like anything that you have to swim through. There's deep water, like some areas where you can go really, really slow, but... Alright. Ah, damn dog. Get out of here. There. Oh god, I fell. And somehow I lived. Normally that's a pretty lethal fall. So alright, someone is he definitely wanted me dead. Yeah, if it's too deep, I think yeah, you're right. I think he just drowned. I think it'd be pretty hard to swim in water that I'm carrying a freaking, like, looks like 100-pound shield. Bunch of equipment, so. I'm actually kind of glad I fell down here. I think you meet somebody down here, if I remember right. So I'm gonna check it out real quick. Those things. Oh geez, there's one behind me. Looks like they're made out of tree branches and skeletons or something. Yeah, there's a lot of them down here. Like a little crypt or something. I haven't been down here in a long time. Oh yeah, it is. That's how you get the statue. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're going to reverse my hollowing. Okay, that way I'm not cursed anymore. And then you can also if you ever attack a friendly NPC and they get mad at you, you can actually talk to that statue and request dissolution of your sins, so that way you can clear it and the people won't be mad at you anymore. So that comes in handy for certain things. Alright, so let's go out of this crypt and follow down this path. Down this way. So I know that you can meet an NPC. I think I want to say, yeah, it's this way. Oh yeah, but there's like a ton of rats down here, so give me 1 second. I'm gonna do it this way. Here they come. They come by swarms. I think I killed them all though. Wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I guess maybe it's just the broadcast that's causing that issue, because it actually looks really good on my screen. Like, the textures and all that are really, really detailed. It's just that I think because the broadcast resolution of the stream is a lot lower, and they blur it a little bit, so you can't really see all the fine details, but this area is actually very, very detailed.
Who is there? Is someone there? Anyone?
Oh, that's right, she's blind.
Oh, please, whoever you are, touch me. The dark surrounds me, nibbles at my flesh. Little creatures, they never stop biting. So please, hold out your hand and touch me. Ah, yes, there you are. So close, indeed. Then I am not entirely alone just yet. Praise the merciful gods above.
Vice City was awesome.
Oh, forgive me. I am Irina of Karim. I came to this land so that I might be a firekeeper. Your touch has freed me from the darkness. You are a champion, then. I am weak and unfit to tend the flames. But if it would not trouble you, might I enter into your service instead? Oh, thank you, sweet champion. I shall take my vows. I, Irina of Karim, solemnly swear to serve you.
Yeah, I haven't played much of San Andreas to get a full opinion on it. I think I played a couple hours of it, but other than that, I can't really say much about it.
Another one of those unkindled, are you? All you faceless undead, behaving as if you deserve respect. Now you've gone and rescued the wench. How very quaint. Pitying creatures that are beyond help.
That's a big-ass hammer.
Very well. I'm sick of looking after her at any rate. I'm Egon, a knight of Karim. I am allied to you for as long as you assure the girl's safety. And only for that long.
Yeah, I agree. I think, from what I was noticing, I immediately liked Vice City's story right off the bat. Well, San Andreas, like I said, I played like 10 hours in it. And even then, I wasn't completely hooked yet.
What's the matter? My terms are very simple. I am allied to you for as long as you assure the girl's safety. And only for that long.
Okay. So now we're going to move on to the next area. Just right through this gate. Alright, let's change my weapon here. Something with a possibly lightning. Do I have any lightning? Looks like I don't. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add lightning to this weapon. And you guys will see in just a minute what I mean by I need lightning. Yeah, some of the missions are a huge pain, but all Grand Theft Auto games are like that, you know? Got this NPC guy.
Oh, pardon me, I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegwart of Katarina,
To be honest, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Have you ever walked near a white birch only to be struck by a great arrow? Well, if I'm not mistaken, they come from this tower. Whoever it is, I'm sure I can talk some sense into them. But I have to find a way up. And that's just the trouble. This lift only goes down, you see, and... Well, that doesn't get me anywhere.
So what he's talking about is like those arrows I was talking about, where that giant shoots them, and you can actually make a. You can actually make friends with him. Personally, Exocat, I don't like Final Fantasy 13. I actually thought it was probably the weakest in the series. So I'm going to go up here, and the giant will be up here. He'll pretty much say I'm a friend already, because I already have that white birch branch that he gave me.
I help anytime.
Let's see. Now, if you come up here for the first time, and you've never met her, he gives you a white branch and says that he calls you your friend. Yeah, I don't know. I first heard about Final Fantasy 13 from Exocat, and looking up YouTube play videos of it, it was just, I don't know. I actually didn't like it at all. I thought it was atrocious. So that's my opinion on that game. Alright, so right up here. So we heard that Katarina Knight guy up here, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can advance the story here. But I'm trying to remember where to jump off here so I don't die. Right here. There you go. There it is.
Oh, don't disappear like that. You had me downright worried. But thanks to you, an epiphany has struck me square in the head. I've unraveled the riddle of this inscrutable lift. On some days I begin to doubt myself. I went up the tower, so I thought, then somehow ended up here. I'm not exactly sure what happened. Anyhow, do you see that? That humongous beast? I'm no coward and I've a steady hand, but that thing makes my skin crawl. How now? Think twice before you go down that road.
My favorite Final Fantasy is 6 and 10. Magic works in different ways. So there's pyromancy, miracles, and magic, and basically you need like what they call a catalyst, and different catalysts are able to cast different spells. So for pyromancy, you need this, what I have in my right hand, which allows me to cast fire-based spells. I think I have another catalyst in here. These talismans allow you to cast miracles and some hexes, and then like this white tree branch is considered a staff, and it casts magic spells. So when I get to the next bonfire, I will actually equip the pyromantic spell. I've been forgetting to do that, so I apologize, but I'll do that next time to show you some of the pyromantic spells I know. I actually completely forgot about Final Fantasy IX.
You should have waited.
I just haven't played much of it, Stu.
Too late now.
No, but I definitely should add that to my list.
Seek word of the Knights of Katarina.
Oh, geez, he smashed me. Heal here.
That was quite a performance, but you mustn't get in over your head. We Unkindled must put our duties first. But, for the moment, we've a toast to make. To your valor, my sword, and our victory together. Long may the sun shine!
Alright, so took care of that creature for him, since he was asking about it. Let's get some of these items here. A northern armor set. And this one is a Pale Tongue, which is a Covenant related item. And then this item is a large club. Kind of a blunt type weapon, but still. It comes out in February. It's going to be out, I believe, for the Vita, PS3, and PS4. I would suggest looking into for you, either the PS3 or the PS4, or PS3 or Vita version. So, and from the trailers I've watched and some of the gameplay trailers they have out for demos, it looks to be pretty in line with the series. So, I think it's going to be a blast. Oh yeah, I love the Persona game, and you can actually thank X like that with Persona 3. And then we got Persona 4. That just made it solidified the series for me, for sure. I mean, I put a lot of hours in Persona 3, and then Persona 4 came out, and that was a solid game. Okay, so what the? Oh, dog. Get out of here. Alright, we got one of these guys here. Another dog. Let's see. I think there's a couple more up here. Oh yeah, there's two of those things up here. Alright, see if I can drag one of them. Which one? This one? I mean, they do in terms of you can summon other human players, and I can put down a summon sign for me to get summoned in someone else's game, so I guess that's probably what you mean. Ooh. I got two of them now. Alright, so I got two. There you go. Magic. Yeah, like I said, I gotta get to a bonfire so I can change out my spells. And then I'll show you some of the pyromancy spells I know. I actually know quite a lot of spells in the game. So, when I get to a bonfire, I'll show you some of the spells. The only problem is my mana is very low, so I can't use a lot of them. I know I did. It was worth it though. Okay, so now We're gonna go this way. That way I can get back down. I think this is where you get one of the Chlorananthe rings. So we're gonna jump in here and grab it. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so I'm going to make this fall a little easier by equipping the cat's ring, which allows me to take reduced fall damage here. There we go. Then I should. There you go. Yep, took no damage. Good. There it is. Alright. Put that back on. Ring of Steel Protection, which increases my physical damage resistance. I don't know if there's anything else over here. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's not the way I want to go. I want to go this way. I'm gonna run past these guys. I'm not too worried about it right now. Oops. I don't know if I want to or not. The main reason being is because I didn't really like Dark Souls 2 that much. I thought it was the worst game in the entire series by a long shot. Those guys are definitely chasing me. Alright. Now I'm back to where I want to be. Oops, didn't mean to take this elevator. I meant to take the one that goes down. That elevator right there. I'm not sure what rocks you're talking about, unless you're talking about the ones I was running past. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. So this is the area. Oh yeah. I think if you're talking about the things those guys were throwing, they're meant to be pots filled with like guts and blood and stuff. So okay, so there's a pretty tough enemy. I don't know. I think it may just be the broadcast. I've noticed that the broadcast doesn't broadcast in full 1080p and give you the full details, plus the fact that they're broadcasting at 720p, plus they blur it a little bit like YouTube does. I think it kind of gives it a little bit of a weird effect, I think. But on my screen I didn't notice any straight lines, so no, I'm gonna go ahead and fight them. So add some lightning here. Alright, get over. Yeah, those guys, any of those enemies from the Boreal Valley that use frost are really weak to lightning, so the lightning damage helps a lot. Okay. So, Road of Sacrifices. Alright, So now I'm going to attune a different fire spell here. But these are all the different spells I know. I may not be able to use all of them because either my mana cost is, or my mana pool is too low. So I may only be able to use some of them, but the most effective ones that I can use based on my character build are these fire spells here. One of my favorites, of course, is like Fire Orb, and I really like the Profaned Flame. And the Firestorm is pretty nice too, so I'm going to equip the ring that allows me to equip more spells because my attunement skill is very low. So give me 1 second here. Let's take that one. Where is it at? Is it over here? Yep, one of these two. For right now. And I'll also put in, let's say, Fire Orb. That's always a fun one. Okay. So I'm going to try it out on one of the enemies up here, this guy right here. And if I wanted to, I can offhand the flame, so that way I can like swing my sword and shoot the flame at the same time. So you can. The good thing is you can do anything. I'm not sure. I think I'll probably just do the mage first. So. Okay. But I mean, you know, there's some pretty other cool spells in the game too. You know, you can look up YouTube videos of guys that do just straight up magic builds, and the magic in this game is just crazy. If you're really good at it, you can curb stomp a lot of enemies and bosses in this game. But the downside is, if you invest so much of your skills into magic, you're pretty weak against physical damage. So you know, you gotta be good at evasions or that kind of thing. Oh, Poison Cloud. Forgot about that. Yeah, if you do a hybrid type where you can do equal magic and physical, it does take a lot of work. I built most of my character around melee the first time around, and then on my second playthrough I worked a bit more of my levels into my magic, so that way I can cast some good spells for certain situations. So let's see, it looks like I actually do have to go down here. Yep, and then I drop down. Let's see. I know there's some stuff down here, so let's go take a look. I think there's an NPC, human NPC down here. Yep, man-eater. Did critical attack on me. Jesus, that hurts a lot. There you go. Butcher knife. Friggin' trousers. Friggin' twin spears. We're going to circle around because there's an enemy up here on the bridge. Alright, got that. Let's see. Poison mist again. It does lack in the music. Oh geez, we're going on a rampage. Oh geez, there's a bunch of them. They went on a rampage. They definitely went on a rampage. I never realized there was that many there. Okay. Let's see. Thankfully I wasn't too far. Just right up here. Dang. Yeah, that could be it. Even just a light tone would be perfect. It would be fine too, you know. So, a couple of them over there. I don't know what they're doing over there. They're like going freaking crazy. See if I can drag one of them over here. Oh God! Where the heck did that come from? I have no clue where that one came from. Probably came from that bridge up there. Get out of here. This one makes some crazy sounds, that's for sure. I think that's all of them, except for that caster over there. It sounds like he's the one that makes him go crazy. Alright. Made it to there. Now for the next bonfire. And I get to meet Henri. Oh, let's see. If there's any cool stuff any cool spells I can show off, just for fun. Soul Spear is always a lot of fun. Soul Stream. I don't even have high enough intelligence for it. I could pull it off though. Give me 1 second, I'm going to show you that spell.
Oh, hello. How do you do? I am Henri of Astora, unkindled like you. This is Horace, a friend and travelling companion. Are you too in search of the Lords of Cinder? We are well along the road of sacrifices. Below us is the Crucifixion Woods. Beyond the flooded woods lies Farron Keep, home of the Undead Legion. Further yet is the Cathedral of the Deep. We seek the cathedral, home of the grim Aldrich. We may go our separate ways now, but we are both seekers of lords. The next time we cross paths, one may find the other in a time of need. May the flames guide your way.
Yeah, that's all it needs, just some light ambience, you know.
Oh yes, Horace. He's not very talkative, but don't think ill of him. He's an upstanding, kind-hearted knight, a fine partner for this grueling journey. Without his help, I would have cursed this onerous duty long ago. We are well along the road of sacrifice. Beyond we make the next may the
Alright, so what we're going to... That is Henri of Astora. She's on the similar quest like we are, but she's got a really good storyline if you follow it, and there's actually 2 different versions of it. So I'm going to show you a spell real quick. So I'm going to show you this one spell, which I always think is pretty absurd, but it's at the same time it's pretty crazy. Why can't I use it? Yeah, she's always the opposite gender of what you are, so there is that. I forgot about that. Okay. Takes up 2 slots. Let's try this again. There you go. Now, I'm going to show you this really absurd spell. Let's find a little enemy here that we can just test it on. There you go. Yeah, that soul stream spell is pretty crazy. Like if you dedicate your character to really, really high intelligence and magic base, that thing can just destroy characters, especially human players in PvP, in just like one shot. So you just like one shot kill them. It's pretty fun. Another one I personally like is the Soul Spear. This one's pretty cool. Let me put back where I was. And then you can also get rings that heavily increase your spells, like how much damage they do. I'm trying to find where it's at. Trying to find where it's at. Here it is. So as you can see, there's some pretty good potential for some magic, and some of the other spells in the games like miracles, lightning spells, and hexes, which are like dark magic, are pretty cool too. Well, that's just the light tasting of it, so I'm going to go back and put back that one spell I was using. Let's go back to that one. Put back my bow. Okay, now we're going to continue on this area. Oh, but I still have that one ring. 2 rings, I should actually say. Let's go back, put that one back on. And this one I think was that one, but which one do I want better? Just put a different ring on. How about I'm just going to put down this one. Yeah, I forgot that you guys are an hour ahead of me. So, I have been broadcasting for about 3 hours. So I think this bonfire, since I'm right here, is a good time for me to stop this portion of my playthrough. So, like I said, I'm probably just going to be stopping right here. I'm right at the 3-hour mark, which is around what I usually do for my streams. So, thanks for everyone for watching. Hope you guys had fun watching. I will be doing part 2 of this playthrough tomorrow evening. So I will see you guys then. And you guys have a good night.